A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a poignant day of mourning and reflection, Israelis gathered on Wednesday to honor the Bibas family, emblematic of the deep trauma inflicted by the Hamas-led attacks on October 7, 2023. This tragic event unfolded as Hamas announced the release of the last bodies of hostages involved in the initial phase of the Gaza ceasefire agreement. The bodies of 4 deceased hostages, Sachi Edan, Itzhak Elgarat, Ohad Yahalomi, and Shlomo Mansour, were confirmed to be handed over to Israeli authorities, coinciding with the funeral of the Bibas family. The Bibas family, consisting of 9-month-old Kfir, 4-year-old Ariel, and their mother Shiri, had their remains returned to Israel last week, following a harrowing ordeal that began with their abduction during the violence. The anguish surrounding their deaths has rippled through the nation, as conflicting narratives emerge regarding their demise. Hamas claims the family perished due to an Israeli airstrike, while Israeli intelligence suggests they were killed by their captors. The funeral procession for the Bibas family drew thousands, many of whom were visibly emotional, carrying blue and white flags and orange balloons, a symbol of mourning for hostages that reflects the boys' red hair. Yarden Bibas, the father of the boys, delivered a heart-wrenching eulogy, expressing his sorrow and regret over his inability to protect his family. He reminisced about their last conversation, a moment of desperation where he asked his family whether to fight or surrender. In a show of solidarity, the community gathered to support Yarden as he shared memories of his sons and his wife, lamenting the loss and the unbearable pain of their absence. The October 7th attack resulted in approximately 1,200 fatalities in Israel, predominantly civilians, while subsequent military operations have led to the deaths of over 48,000 Palestinians, many of whom are women and children, according to reports from Gaza's health ministry. The ongoing conflict has prompted negotiations for a ceasefire, with Hamas agreeing to a complex exchange. 33 Israeli hostages would be released in return for around 2,000 Palestinian prisoners and detainees, alongside the withdrawal of Israeli troops from certain positions in Gaza. Egyptian mediators played a crucial role in facilitating this agreement, which has seen its share of complications and delays. Despite the fragile nature of the ceasefire, the handover of the final 4 bodies marked a significant moment in the ongoing negotiations. As the ceasefire approaches its expiration date, questions loom over the potential for an extension and the next steps in resolving the crisis. The Israeli government, led by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, has expressed its commitment to eliminating Hamas, which remains designated as a terrorist organization by several Western nations. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has proposed a controversial plan to resettle the Palestinian population from Gaza, a notion met with resistance from regional leaders. The complexities of these negotiations underscore the ongoing humanitarian crisis in the region, as the fate of both hostages and prisoners hangs in the balance. As the situation evolves, the people of Israel and Palestine remain intertwined in a cycle of grief, loss, and the desperate hope for peace. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.